Are we live yet? Are you live yet? Are you live yet? Are we going live? Are you live yet? What are you doing? Are you live? Are you live yet? Uh-oh. We got notifications going off. That means we're live. Gush off notifications because that's quite friggin' rude. Sitting here with your goddamn notifications. Why aren't you back there sleeping? Huh? Why aren't you sleeping? Because I'm live. Waiting for a phone call, to be precise. What's up with the eye contact? Barf. I don't like these. I'm going to change glasses. We have just made it to Cincinnati. And it's 28 degrees outside. Windy. We're taking off our shoes because shoes are not allowed in the sleeper. Ever. Take off your shoes. And take off your sweater too. We're going to get naked on a live stream. Start dropping super chats or I'm going to get naked. Oh, I'm wearing my winter glasses. My goldies. Oh, geez, he's bald. Actually, he's balding. That's even worse. It's sadder, really. I need a haircut. I'm keeping the beard. I kind of like the scruffy mountain man thing. Keeps people from talking at me. I need to change my glasses. I want different glasses. Look at my butt. I'm going to change my glasses. Hope the kids are doing okay. It's a Monday. Welcome to a Monday. You've survived the weekends. And yes, there is a Church of Wheels scheduled, but I don't think I have enough reception. So let me know if we got reception in the hizzy. We got our Caterpillar shirt on. Yes, I have a long sleeve shirt. I still wear shorts though. We got Trucker Kiersey. Good morning, Sterling. Good to see you. Chasing Ghosts. We got Tara. Was watching your last video as a member of this channel. You get premium adult content before before anybody else. You get adult content. I want to change my glasses. Let's go fancy. Am I allowed to be fancy? Can we be fancy today? Listen, when you live alone and nobody loves you, you can be fancy every fucking day. Watch your language. Good seeing here, Kiersey. Good to see Tara in here. She had a live yesterday that I slept through, and has nothing to do with her live. I was sleeping because I had to go to bed at 1400 yesterday, wake up at midnight, and stick it in the wind. We forced our vehicle into the wind. That's how we make money. We cut the wind around here. We got snow flurries bouncing off the windows. I do not approve. I'm quite upset. Ah, much better. I might look like shit, might smell like shit, might feel like shit. But now that I got some fancy glasses on, we can continue our life. We got the bunk heater running. It's back there doing its thing. It's over there blowing me with hot air. Let's get to the comments. It's what you pay me for. As you notice, there is no leaderboard. So comment with reckless abandon. You're not being followed. There's no reactions either, so you can't press the little heart button and the 100% button and all that stuff. And I need to like manicure. Huh? I need to preen. You kids mind if I preen myself on the internet? Terracin was watching your last video. Which one? I make videos every friggin' day right now. I've been doing, they said you're supposed to do vlogs every day, you know, for Christmas. Vlogmas. And I was late to the party. Yeah. So you'll see at least a 30-minute video every day from me. I don't know how long I'm going to continue doing it. It's to keep me sharp on my editing skills and stuff like that. And I don't have video games, or I do have musical instruments on the truck. Yesterday I spent some time making music and editing a little bit of video. But it keeps my mind sharp. I've got so many GoPros and stuff around me right now. I need to keep using it just so I don't get rusty. Salty Badger in the house saying good morning, Sterling. Good to see you. Cheap Freight Hauler, good morning from sunny Florida. Barf. Sunny Florida. Do not accept. You should be here in the snow. This isn't as bad as, I guess, up north. They really got walloped with the snow. Or they are currently getting walloped. Right now, it's just a mild unpleasantry. We got, oh, it's windy. And you can see, I can zoom in, but I can't, I can't scroll. You can kind of see the snow flurries, right? The snow's coming down sideways. There you go. Buck Brown, morning everyone. The missing in action Diesel Deacon is back. You need to do a Church of Wheel. Do a Church of Wheel so I don't have to. It's scheduled at 9. Go do a Church of Wheel for me. What time is it right now? It's 8:30. I don't know when this warehouse is going to call me to get unloaded. So if I get a phone call, I will freeze awkwardly and then get unloaded. Because that's what we get paid to do around here. We get loaded and then we get unloaded. And we sleep and we drive. Try not to do both at the same time. Tara's grabbing some fuel. A new visitor to the channel. You are John Boy. Okay. Salty Badger, Buck Brown. Good morning, Salty Badger. Whiteout conditions here in Michigan, calling for 30 inches and barf. Jesus. 30 inches. Is it because, you know, snow drifts? It ain't gonna snow no 30 inches. Although where you're at, it could because of lake effect, right? What do I know? I'm not a truck driver. Big Dan says, howdy folks. Good seeing you here. Hope you're doing all right. Big Dan's up there in New York area. Bimsy says, come home, John Boy. Okay, whatever. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm just gonna have a little fun. Oh, that feels so good to time somebody out. Hell yeah. Bring it, trolls. Sick Bastard says, word. Man, it's fun to time out trolls. Get aggressive. Come on. I need some troll, hot, dirty troll action. We need some adult content around here. Oh, speaking of adult content, if you're a member of my channel, you get to see my vlogs before anybody else. You will also see some videos that other people don't get to see. We've got some messages. Buck Brown says, got admin stuff that have to be done this morning, or else I would host a cow. Just do it after you're done with your thing. Big Dan says, freezing rain overnight turned to rain, 44 degrees on top of 6 inches of snow the other day. Slop. Yeah, slop till it turns into ice tonight, right? Hold on. Dispatch has sent a weird message. Should I read it out loud? YouTube is saying I should make a sticker, make a Q&A sticker. Start a Q&A. I'm going to start a poll. Ask a question. This is a question. Do 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 la la la. Do 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 do. What color do we want? We want teal. Now I'm going green. Here's your poll. Answer it truthfully. It's above. Let's put it. I don't know if you kids see where I can put the poll, but I can put it either in front of me, above me, on me, around me. There's your poll for this morning. Answer it truthfully. According to dispatch, taking a left turn in a semi-truck involves a careful button hook maneuver. Pull deep into this intersection past the center line. Check for clear gaps in oncoming traffic signal. When making a left turn, stay in the rightmost lane so you can have enough swing space for the trailer to stay in your lane while turning. Okay. Always watching for pedestrians and off-tracking to avoid hitting cars and or curbs. Answer the question. Signal and get to most right-hand lane available. Slow down and stop tapping brakes. Okay. Decide to proceed or stop to avoid running red lights. Okay. Deep into the intersection, proceed straight till the tractor's front bumpers pass the center line or the right edge of the road you're turning from, creating space for the trailer. Check for gaps in traffic. Once trailer clears the turn, steer slightly right to straighten out. Scan all mirrors and blind spots again before proceeding. So that's how we make left-hand turns, I suppose. I guess. Do 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 do. I see a clearing in the weather. It's quite windy in Cincinnati. I'm going to answer some emails a little bit later today. I wanted to do a live show. Make sure you kids are alive. Let me know if you survived Christmas or not. With this posted question, Merry Christmas? Yes, no, or get bent. So far, 2 people have voted. And it's a 50-50 chance between yes and get bent. Let's see somebody break those odds. Merry Christmas to the question. Answer the poll. My name is Nobody says good mornings. It is a good morning. Welcome to a Monday. It is 28 degrees outside in Cincinnati. It's 8:36 in the morning. We got some snow flurry kind of stuff going on. Kinda, sorta. It's fine. We'll live, right? It's not dangerous to drive in yet. You can't make a snowball. Not yet. Maybe in a week or two. But I hear Michigan's getting it. When I left California a few days ago. It was quite stormy. I don't know if it's an El Nino year or a La Nina. But basically, California's getting more water than it's supposed to. They get a lot of snow in Northern California and stuff. Good seeing here. My name is Nobody. Moto Bomb Virginia has a wrench and is also a channel member, by the way. Being a channel member gets you exclusive adult content on my channel. Moto Bomb Virginia says, "Good morning. I'm in the poll. That's what? No, POLL, not POLE. Merry Christmas? Question mark. 29% of you have said yes. 14% of you have said no. 57% of you have said get bent. And you are my people. 57% of you are my people. If you answer get bent on anything, we are best friends for life. You're my kind of people. 8 people watching. Got 9 likes. I appreciate you for pressing a button that tickles my nipples. Motobomb Virginia says, good morning, everybody. I have a Church of Wheels scheduled, but I don't know if I got the reception for it. So I'm just live on YouTube. We're over here doing the YouTube live-in. Motobomb Virginia says, sorry, I don't spell very well, Sterling. Wait, no, I'm not. What, a poll? Or get bent? Are you one of the get bent voters? If you are, we're best friends. So today we'll get unloaded. This morning, I hope. The appointment's not till 1500. And the pretty little Mexican girl in there was like, I'll call you. I was like, really? You call me? And he's like, yeah, I have to when we have a doc available. I was like, oh, I feel so special. She was cute. Most Mexican girls are cute. Oh, I need to change the poll. We're going to end the poll right now. And here are your results shortly. Merry Christmas with a question mark. Get bent, 63%. I like that. Good odds. Yes is 24%. Acceptable. No is 13%. Anyone that said yes to it, I respect your decision, but I cancel it out. Sick bastards in here. Big Dan's in here. Sick Semper Tyrannis. Holidays are almost over. It's true. Unless you gave up before the holidays started. Listen, your holidays could have been over 3 months ago. Mine was over like 7 months ago. I don't do holidays no more. Motobomb Virginia says, sick Semper Tyrannis. Good morning. And howdy to Big Dan. SST says, Lux Invicta time. Big Dan, creek overflows ripping. I have to walk through past my bridge. Wet feet today. Crap. Oh, farm life. Hashtag farm life. You sure you don't want to move to Florida with me? Motobomb Virginia, I get to go to a yearly checkup today. Put good prayers for me today if you can. Always makes me nervous. Hold on a second. Why? YouTube gives me the opportunity to play a game while on a live stream. This is weird. Okay. We're playing Emoji Puzzle. You gotta connect. So flower goes. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and then that goes. Right. A pig's got a fucking nose. Wow. Right? All right, we fucking won. Let's see. Properly masked if you're sick. Can't tell me I didn't get crate trained. Get your jab, by the way. Oh, if you're sleepy. And if you give somebody a kiss, they'll love you. Look at that. Holy shit. Let's see. If it's snowing, build a fucking snowman. If you're drooling, you're gay. Oh, if you're drooling, you got a donut. And if you're gay, it's always raining. Oh, I love this. Screw you, people. I don't even care about the comments anymore. Let's see. If you're a zombie, you like brains. If you're a lipstick, you're a tranny. If you're a weightlifter, you're strong. And if you're a basketball player, you love balls. There you go. Holy shnikes. We're having some fun right now. If you're a spider, you like webs. If you're gay, you like horses. If you're a robot, you like gears. Look at that. Next. What the hell do I do there? What do I do? Everyone's wishing Motobomb a happy, healthy thing. What do I do? Explain yourselves. Whatever. If you're partying, you do that. If you're an alien, you go to a ship. If you're cold, it's snowing. I'm telling you, kids. If you're a mailbox, you get mail in your mail hole. If you're a woman, you're something else. If you're a bicyclist, you got a bike. Next. If you're a cat, you like the mouses. If you're liking money, you get more money. If you got a balloon, you're a friggin' thing. And if you shit yourself, make sure you wipe. Here we go. We got a couple more games to do. Rocket, astronaut, hammers, construction work. Oh, that's a firefighter, construction worker, and fire extinguisher. There you go. We're at 90%. SST says, "Is this like an air test for people with a room temperature IQ?" It is. It is. Let's see. Bathing suit goes on men that are in women's sports. Swimming trunks go on women that are in men's sports. And trench coats go on detectives that are gay. Let's see. Next. There we go. Okay, let's stop with the games. Let's stop with the games. Well, how do I stop the fucking game? Here. Huh. Well, I got my video gaming in. Got 10 people watching, 11 likes. Appreciate you, kids. SST says, room temperature IQ test. Yeah. Motobomb, Virginia. Are you almost to Ohio, Sterling? I'm 33 miles inside of Ohio. We are in Cincinnati. We're in Cincinnati. Moto. I'm posing another poll question. Is healthy. Hold on. Okay. I'm putting this to a poll, and whatever the poll says, you're gonna don't go to the doctors. Just listen to this poll. Starting now. Let's all vote for Moto. See whether or not he needs to go to the doctor today. SST, they're gonna take this somewhere dark. I can feel it. What, the game? SST's laughing. Tyke Truckin' says, good morning. Big Dan says, night streams, games vertical will bring world views. Yeah, it will. SST says, next board, they'd be connecting plugs to but. Corvin, greetings from Asia, right? Let me see if I can translate. Hold on, kids. I don't know if I can, Corvin, I can't translate. Oh, well. Bruce is on the loose. What's wrong with Moto? Well, we don't know. He's going to his doctor today. He's getting a yearly checkup. That's when the doctor sticks his finger in your butt and says, Oh, I should have put on gloves. Oh, sick bird. Is it weird if your doctor licks his fingers? SST. Bruce is on the loose. Corvin, 87. I think are you from Japan? Put what country you're from. Looks like I'm having some internet connectivity issues. And if that's true, whatever. Deal with it. Resonating art. Hi, Sterling. Hi, Motobomb. Good seeing you here. Motobomb says, I'm 62, so you never know. You just had a birthday. Oh, the poll above. Let's end it. Let's get some friggin' results. Amy's in the house. Resonating art. She's got a cool channel. Check her out. Big Dan Moto. While white coat syndrome is a thing, my mom's blood pressure goes up 40 points. Doctor is our cousin. Good times. Bruce is on the loose. Is in Tennessee, USA. Good to see you. I passed through Tennessee quite a bit. Moto is healthy. 80% of you say yes. You don't have to go to the doctor. You're fine. No is 20%. You need to go to the doctor. 20% of people in here think you're not healthy. Sick bastard. You don't have to. Come on. I like those messages. Lashura Chonis says, I like men like you. I want you so bad I'm shaking. Well, I'm a lonely guy. I appreciate it. Don't worry about trolls. Smokey says, good morning, Sterling. Check out Smoke Shop. He's got some merch now, I believe. I think he got merch now, right? And he's monetized. Leave the trolls alone. Resonating Art says, hi, Smokey. Spartan, are you in prison? Yes. I have a corner office, though. So there's my corner office, and there is my padded cell. You need to make your bed. Make your friggin' bed every day. Smokey saying hi to Amy. Motobomb. Yeah, we appreciate the homosexual humor around here. Smokey got the glasses. Spartan says, were you ever showcased on the show to catch a predator? Yeah, they didn't catch me. Smokey says, merch, man, yeah, good times. Let's add another poll. Let's see. Let's go. What do you kids want to know? All right, we got another poll starting now. Spartan, good seeing here. Do you have butt fleas? Butt fleas? I tend to wipe very well. I don't know. Let's find out if I got butt fleas. Do it on a live stream. Let's see. By the way, if you have butt fleas like Spartan does, get some medicated dude wipes. They got bug killers in them. So if you do have the butt fleas like Spartan, make sure to use the medicated dude wipes. There you go. Smokey, flea is base. He had a really good interview on Rick Beato. Flea is a good dude. Very good dude. Smokey says flea is base. Spartan says, my 600-pound life is calling you for the next season. Well, try not being a loser and knowing what all these shows are called, and maybe you'll have a great life. There's my advice to you, Spartan. If you know what all the television shows on, you ain't got a life. Big Dan says, will I win the Forgotten Angels Gold Wing? Sure. Moto Bomber says, want to know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? 350, I think. Spartan, what about anal ants? Why would you have anal ants? I hope they're not fire ants. That would hurt. Big Dan says anal ants. Are we testing our, is that a weird Dr. Seuss thing? Anal ants? You kids, I swear. Let's see. Let's stop the poll. Smokey says, 1, 2, crunch, says Mr. Owl. The poll says, what do you kids want to know? And 50% of you answered it correctly. No. There you go. Spartan says, do you like colored woman? Just one? I like all colored women. What the hell? Let's start another poll. Do you like and I spelled it correctly. Starting poll now. Smokey caught me. That's funny. Good seeing here, Spartan. Good to see you. Bert sale. What's for sale, Bert? What you got for sale, Bert? I got myself a Leatherman. That's what's for sale. What you got for sale, Bert? Can I get a shout out to Comer? Only for super chat. Smokey says I win. Smokey says purple. Smokey says cooler. Spartan, can you ride a unicycle? Only if it doesn't have a seat. Smokey says I like this game. SST says, why does Pride get its own month, but only 6 other deadly sins? Why not the other six deadly sins? Oh, man. That's funny. I need to make that a question. We're going to end the poll. 11 people watching with 15 likes. I appreciate you, kids. Results of the poll. Do you like women of couleur? 60% of you are correct and say yes. 40% of you, you might need to back away from the internet. I'm just saying, 5 people voted. Spartan says, do you eat chitlins? I've had chitlins, not a fan. It seems like a wasteful, it seems like a byproduct of a pig. In a world where we have limitless supply of bacon, why are you eating chitlins? Seriously. I live in the South now, and I wonder about some of the food supply that you people in the South, you people, I don't understand it. Smokey says all of them. You like all the coolers? All the coolers. Jesus loves the little children. All little childrens of the world. Finish the lyrics. Quick Shoe. Good morning, Sterling. Good to see you here. Spartan says, do you eat oxtail? Oxtail is very good. But I have it... I haven't had it in a Mexican restaurant. I've had it in a Basque restaurant. In addition to being a truck driver, I am a Google food reviewer. I'm actually coming up on tier 9 right now with 14 million views on some of my reviews. And so, yeah, it helps take the edge off of trucking. And writing food reviews is fun. We need another. What's this button do? Oh, we don't need to do that. We're gonna put another question. I'm gonna ask you a question, and a very important question. Asking questions on the internet, on the internet, on the internet. We're asking questions on the internet and trying to figure out how to use a poll. And we're starting another poll. There you go. I'll put it up there, out of my way. Smokey says hi to Quick Shoe. Only on Tuesdays. Quick Shoe saying hi to Smokey. Good seeing you here. Good to see you kids in here. We got 6 people watching, 16 likes. I appreciate you hitting the like button. If you double tap the screen, you get yourself a brownie. Smokey, how to use a poll? Is that a question? Is that a yes or no question? Let's get to something else around here. What do we got? Do. La 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 la. Do. What do we got going on here? Nickname. Right there. Okay. Go. Play. Are you not entertained? Farthead versus Stella. We're going to end the poll. Name a fellow. I can't see what it says. Name a yellow fruit. Oh, that's easy. B-A-N-N-N. How do you A-N-N-A? I can't spell banana. Fuck a B-A-N-A-N-N-A. Banana. Name a yellow fruit. Oh, pineapple. Except that it's fucking. What's another yellow fruit? Oh, friggin'. Oh, I Farthead won. Okay, cool. Bananas is okay. Lemon. Pear is yellow. There are yellow apples. Name a yellow fruit. That was pretty cool. Tap to continue. Claim your reward. I got me some monies. All right, round 2. Double points. Oh, you kids! I swear. Name a superhero. Supermans. Spider-Mans. Look at that. We're gonna win this one. Batman. Is Batman a superhero? Oh, I wonder if Joker's like better. See? Joker. I don't know if I got that right. Iron Man, Batman, Joker. Hey, Joker. See? Hey, he's a superhero to all us incels. Come on now. What do we got here? Claim your reward. We're a maniac making our money right here. Round 3, triple points. What do we got here? Name a sport. It's not really a sport, but it's easy to friggin' this is hard to type. Oh, this isn't really a sport. Oh, What's a sport? Name a sport. Friggin' fencing. Wrong. Name a sport. Basketball. B-A-S-K-E. Well, that's still one. Football, soccer, tennis, basketball. I almost got basketball. I have to continue. And look at me. I'm all smart on the internet. Fart head 1. Good times. Claim the reward. Pick a chest. I like this one. 50. That's cool. Oh, pick another one? I like that one. Sick burn. Pick that one. That one. Oh, continue. Push the buzzer. Well, that's kind of funny. Congratulations. You want to take it for the next tournament? Let's do it. I'm going to friggin' do it. I'm searching for opponents. Tap to continue. Farthead versus Kiera. Name a breakfast beverage. Orange. Oh, he can't spell. Orange. Orange. Juice. We love the juice around here. Water. M-I-L-K. Milk. Beer. Beer's. Oh, that's not a breakfast. Damn it. V8. Vegetable. Name a breakfast beverage. Coffee. Well, at least I won. I didn't spell coffee right. Or in time. Apple juice. Okay. Tap to continue. Let us see here. Claim your reward. I got $40 frickin' dollars. Look at that. Round 2. Double points. Hey, Sterling, how did your phone die? Name a fast food brand. In, out, Burger King, Taco Ball. I can't spell McDonald's. Donald. What else? Friggin' Chick-fil-A. 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 Score. In and out. Popeyes. Popeyes sucks. Don't ever answer Popeyes. We're annihilating the competition around here. What else have we got? Round 3. Triple points. I'm going to win. Don't worry about it. I'm smart. Name a type of transport. Bike. Car. Plane. And my favorite, truck. Motor. Cecil. Farthead 1. Oh, yeah. Car, plane, bike, motorcycle, bus, truck. Look at that. Tap to continue. Farthead 1. Claim your reward. We got some monies around here. I'm going to pick that one, 500. Going to pick that one, 10. Going to pick that one, 100. Tap to continuous. Push the buzzer. No thanks. I'm out of here. What's this thing do? Daily challenge. No, I'm done playing game. All right. Back to the comment section. So easily friggin' distracted. The question for the poll was, have you ever used MySpace? No is 71%. Yes is 29%. 7 people voted. Smokey showed me how to spell bananas. Stella, not so smart, huh? Wasn't. Motobomb says, hey, Schmoke. Smokey says, more than Moto. Quick Shoe saying hi to Motobomb, Virginia. Golf, hockey. You kids were Sterling is winner. We got Riding on Ruby in here. Good to see you in here. Rob on the road. T, yeah, yay. Sterling was never on time for another delivery. I will never, ever be. Yeah, we're done trucking. We'll never drive a truck ever. Motobomb Virginia says, I had my smoothie next to my freshly made coffee. I accidentally poured cream into the smoothie. It's not bad. Smokey says, go fart head. I still have a MySpace, says Smokey. Wow. Shoe says, never used a computer. Really? Consider yourself a rare breed. Motobomb Virginia says, I did not think MySpace existed anymore. Where is Tom? Where is Tom? We should ask. Startup poll. Tom. And starting a poll. Tom? You got to answer it. We're asking a poll. Tom. Don't drink Monster Energy. It's really bad for you to die. You won't die today. Maybe yesterday. Do we ever really, truly die? I'm plugging in my phone because I know it likes batteries. And for some reason, I think my phone's going to use a lot of battery. Oh. Good to see you, kids. Nobody knows Tom. We're going to end that right there. Poll results. Do 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 do.
Can I get a hammer? Like my brake pad is freezed, so I just need to release of it.
I don't have a hammer, brother.
Okay, thank you.
Try putting air to it and then just stab the brakes a bunch of times. Sometimes that'll release them.
Thank
Yep.
you so much.
His brakes are all frozen up. And we're underwater. Oh my God. Let's see. We got, what's this one do? Do. Hope kids are doing okay. Oh, that's funny. I'm staying with that one. Motobomb says, I don't know where Tom is anymore. Good times. I'm going to fix this. This is a little too annoying. Thermal. What is thermal? Uh-oh. We gone, how can your brakes be frozen? It's only 24 degrees outside. See? Like, I'm hot a little bit, but like the rest of the truck is cold. Is it really thermal, though? No, it just looks thermal. Yeah, the Predator's watching me. Oh, we censored our sleeping quarters. Hold on, let me there. Now you can't see. My bed is censored. You can't see a plethora of sex toys back there. Smokey says Predator sees you. Motobomb Virginia, why do you think his brakes froze and not yours, Sterling? Because I just got here, and he probably drove through a bunch of ice and snow to get down here. He might have left Michigan earlier. It looks like he got his truck moving, though. Yeah, he's moving. I don't see any tires dragging. I usually don't help fellow truckers only because I'm a bit of a curmudgeon. Can you kids spell curmudgeon? I can't even smell. I can't even spell curmudgeon. There we go. Why do you think his brakes frozen, not yours? Because he got water in them. The brakes that are on this truck right here in front of me. Let me fix the. Let's go retro. There we go. So yeah, every once in a while the brakes will freeze up, and looks like he's already got some flat spots on them tires. Try not to hit me there, Habib. He's coming in a bit aggressive. He's got 1 foot on the brake and 1 foot on the gas. Let's change our lens. Hold on. How do I shut off the friggin' lens? Oh, there we go. Can you spell curmudgeon? We're back in our truck. Back in our truck. He's back in his truck. He got here before me. He was sitting here long before me. It's hard to be smooth backing up in these trucks because they're automated. Your doors are already open. Why are you getting out? Because he's sliding his tandems. Why did he get out? I don't understand why he got out. Tolga's in the house, says Carmageddon. That was a good game. Tolga says, sup, folks? Good seeing here, Tolga. Riding on Ruby. ROR saying hi, Tolga. Smokey saying hi, Tolga. Moto Bomber says, hey, Tolga. Good day to you, man. And riding on Ruby. How you doing, man? Moto Bomb's getting ready to go to the doctor. What are you doing, man? Are you trying to slide your tandems? Riding on Ruby says, is he one of those no licensed drivers? It's starting to look like it. Quickshoe says, hi, Tolga. Tolga saying, riding on Ruby, Smokey, Motobomb, doing good. Appreciate it all. Hope all is same for you. Motobomb says, gonna leave at 10 o'clock. Okay. His truck ran out of air, so he's airing it up to release the brakes. So what you do is you set the brakes on the trailer, and then it activates. You can slide the tandems by popping the release. And I'm kind of wondering what he's doing. I mean, just slide your tandems and back the trailer on in. These are the people we share our highways with, by the way. Nothing against him. I mean, the guy's trying. He's making his money. Listen, Sterling wasn't the best truck driver that ever lived his whole life. Actually, I was. If you compare it, at 7 years old, I was a better truck driver than most of the people out on these highways. We need more questions. We need interaction. Okay, be honest. I need you to be very, very honest. Do. Okay, we're gonna flip the camera around again and watch our new best friend. And we've got a poll for interaction. Make sure you interact. I don't know what our friend is doing. Maybe his brakes weren't frozen. He just didn't know how to use his brakes. Quickshoe says, used to drive for Cannon Express out of Arkansas. I've seen Cannon before. Back in your truck, gonna slam into the dock. Back in your truck, slamming it into the dock. Make sure you participate in the poll. We're trying to brew some interaction around here. Get out and put your wheel chalk down. You gotta put your wheel chalk down. Why don't you have wheel chalk down? You gotta put your wheel chalk down. How dare you sit there without your wheel chalk down? Let's end the poll. Get some results around here. We need some results. We don't have a wheel chalk down. Look at that. He's a regular hoodlum. And he didn't slide his tandems. Wow. He's a maniac from Pakistan. And he's driving because he doesn't speak no English. I'm just stating the facts. I mean, come on. Here he comes. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. Starting another poll. It's very important that you answer this correctly. Quick Shoes in here. Tolga's in here. Smokey says pants. No, shorts. Always wear shorts. Even though I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, I'm wearing shorts. Right on Ruby. Got a week off, but crap weather here. Would you rather be at home with the bad weather or out there working? You know? I hope you get paid for your time off. I need to friggin' pick my nose, so I'm going to switch the camera around. And you kids are going to watch our new best friend who had the bumper replaced on front of his truck. Oh, man. Quickshoe says, Old Brown Internationals. That's right. That's right. Cannon Express. SST says, my mentally ill mother told me over the holiday that my dad has kids in Vietnam, meaning I'd have older half-siblings here, there. Really? You think they work at a T-shirt factory? What do you think? What else is going on in Vietnam? What's the last product you pictured? What's the last product that you bought from Vietnam? Probably sweatpants, right? Or is that Bangladesh? Should we ask our new friend? Hey, man, what kind of factory did you work in before I became a truck driver? Listen, don't make fun of people on a live show. That's quite rude. Jeez. Let's get to the poll. Interaction, question mark. I hear weird noises. What's with the weird noises? You kids hear that? That truck's making all sorts of weird noises. It's like an ice sound or something. Did I just hit an iceberg? By the way, if the Titanic would have hit the iceberg straight on, let me display my autism. If it would have hit the iceberg head on, it wouldn't have sank. But only because they turned at the last moment did it sink. Interaction question. 60% of you said get bent, pound sand. I appreciate that. 40% of you said yes, appreciate it. And none of you said no. So no interaction. Good times. SST says, my father never said anything about, well, sometimes, you don't talk about what happened in war. And it's not only who you killed or who you saw die. Sometimes it's maybe your father was clearing out other types of tunnels is what I'm trying to say. Oh, God. Was your dad? Oh, Jesus. I'm going to hell. Was your dad taking care of other kinds of tunnels in Vietnam? Oh my God. Rainy Rider. This looks exactly like every dock in Marshall County. Amazon and Coral both have their light dock just like this. Yeah, there's a building standard to all these warehouses. They're all built, they pour the slabs and stand them up. They stand up the slabs to make these warehouses. They're all built the same. Oh, here he comes here. Oh, we got ourselves a new load. What do we got going on over here? Let's see. Oh, barf. God damn it. Okay, so Hamilton, Ohio, right up the street from here. Going to a Walmart in Sterling, Illinois. Avoid everything. Sterling. Do not subscribe. Do not. Oh. I don't want to go to Illinois. I don't like Illinois. Disgusting. Vote honestly. Motobomb says hi to Rainy. Riding on Ruby says call ice. It's already trying to snow. I don't need to add ice to the snow. It's cold enough outside. We don't need ice. Rainy Rider saying hi to Moto Bomber. Riding on Ruby saying hi to Rainy. Motor Bomber says my CDL is useless. Moto Bomber saying good, Rainy. Rainy Rider says the weekend was great. In the 70s. Then this morning was 26 degrees and 50% humidity. I got the exact kind of weather right now. Okay, so the next the APU just kicked on. The next trip, we're going Hamilton, Ohio to Sterling, Illinois, and it's a drop. How many miles? How many miles? How many miles? Picks up today at 17:30. Right down the street. I passed it. It's going to a Walmart in Sterling, Illinois. It's got to be there tomorrow by midnight, which means it'll be there tonight at midnight. I can't drop earlier than midnight tonight. Well, that's good. I appreciate that one. We'll go ahead and accept that trip. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon. Where's the trolls? I thought I had trolls in here. Did you kids scare off all the fucking trolls? Oh, I was having so much fun. Okay, so I accepted that trip. Quick shoe, yes, CDL, but K endorsement, so I don't need physical car. I only drive commercial trucks in New York State. Interesting. Riding on Ruby, home unemployment when it ever comes through. Okay. Our poll, do you has CDLs? It's a 50-50 between 6 people. 50% of you said yes, and 50% of you said no. Smokey says it's the bong. Writing on Ruby, my CDL is good to 2028. I think mine, I've got a new one. I bought one. I mean, everyone's buying CDLs nowadays. I figured I'd buy another one. So I got a couple of them. I'm not sure when mine expires. Let's take a look. I'm not going to show you my CDL because I don't fall for that kind of shit. Mine expires 2033. So that's when they put me out to pasture. That's when they take me behind the barn. Treat me like Old Yeller. So our friend across from us got the green light already. How did he get a green light? He's only been there for 10 minutes? That's kind of weird. Right on Ruby, good seeing here. Smokey, laughing my ass off. Tunnel ram intake. I don't know what the hell that noise was. It was weird. Evidently, SST says that evidently, according to her, there was another woman over there. Yeah, there was a bunch of, the spoils of war. Of course, there was women in Vietnam. But there was women and LSD and all sorts of Peruvian bam bam, Vietnam. A lot of people say that Vietnam was one of the worst wars ever, but I don't know. You had some pretty cool weapons and some awesome drugs, and Asian women are hot. The jungle sucks, the rain and all that crap. But I don't know. It seemed like there was a lot of fun times to be had in Vietnam. Just saying. In French Indochina, Motobomb says 61 degrees here today. Rainy, not bad. Good times. Writing on Ruby says I have to retest every 4 years. That kind of sucks. I've never had to retest for my CDL, even though I switched states. Quickshoe says I'd go anywhere. The next poll was Sterling. 100% of you said yes. It didn't let me vote. SST says I need to, quote unquote, buy another medical card next year. Quickshoe, I'm making everybody look at their driver's license to see when it expires. Sick Bastard just went live. Go over to his live show and tell him to quit being live. All right, starting another poll. Since it's quite popular to ask you kids questions. Got 8 people watching. 19 people gave a thumbs up. Smokey says heading to Sick World for Grateful Dead concert. Boring. I like Fish better. Motobomb Virginia, mine expires 2032. Does that mean I have to at least 4 years to go? Yep. Writing on Ruby says rice fields in Vietnam. SST says, yeah, old man had a hard time coming back stateside. I kind of believe he wanted to stay there. Vietnam definitely never left him. Big Dan, brother-in-law spent a fair amount in Vietnam. Last few years preferred Philippines. Wintered in Albania several. I love Albania. Hooked up with Philippine woman and kids now. Island life. Retired merchant. Good times. Big Dan says Marine. A Moto Bomber says my restrictions say BK on my CDL. B? I'm not sure what the restriction is. I know what endorsements are. I'm not sure what a B restriction is. Writing on Ruby says hi to Big Dan. Smokey says Goose. Motobomb Virginia, haven't used it since around 2005. My or 6, my CDL that is. Quickshoe says, got sick on my TV and you on my phone. Good times. Riding on Ruby says, glasses. The poll says, check your driver's license. 50% of you have said yes. 50% of you have said no. Big Dan saying hi to Riding on Ruby. Oh, when are they going to call me? I want my friggin' trailer empty so I can go pick up one that needs to be loaded. Oh, I didn't fuel the reefer, but since this next one's a live load, I don't think it'll bite me in the ass. I think we'll be okay. Yeah. By the way, I'm not going to do a Church of Wheel. It's I don't have the reception for it. I'm like 5 bar or 5G, but 1 bar. Motobomb says same to Quick. SST, are you driving nights? Yeah, I started at midnight. According to paper logs. I remember those. I'm doing a split sleeper right now. Quickshoe says still raining. It's just windy as hell. It's just windy. It looks like it might snow, but there's definitely a breeze coming through the door on this truck. I haven't driven in super cold weather yet. SST says it's the only way to overcome modern congestion, in my opinion. Yeah, just drive nights. I can't stand driving days. Bugs the hell out of me. I don't. Most people that don't know how to drive a semi truck drive during the day, and at night, nature and just natural selection takes care of it. Hell, just in the last 4 days of driving, I've seen probably 2 truck accidents, a bunch of car accidents, and a lot of it can be attributed to the holiday travel. I turned in my bills, and they're going to call me when they're ready to unload the trailer. And when you sign in, you're supposed to put in what company like it came from. And I think I put the wrong company, but it doesn't matter. They have my bills. They can figure it out. Close the poll. SST in the house. Got 5 people watching, 19 likes. Why are you watching Sick Bastard? All he does is sit there and friggin' play music. He's not Dance Monkey Dance. He's just sitting there playing music. Where's the skill? Listen, if you can't talk shit about your friends, then you ain't got no friends. Hope kids are doing okay. Smokey says no polls. We're trying to do things around here. Quickshoe says, say hi for me, Motobomb. I can't comment on my TV. Yeah, it's kind of hard to comment on your TV. I just seen a truck I've never seen before. What did I friggin' do? There we go. I was trying to show you a truck that I'd never seen before. Apparently Autocar still makes a truck. Quickshoe is living the dream. I'm a little tired of talking my stupid face hole, and I want to make some food. So I will catch you kids later. And thanks for stopping by. This ain't the Church of Wheel. I might do it later today. I haven't decided. But thanks for stopping by. And I will catch you kids. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Do 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 do. Hope you kids are doing okay. Thanks for stopping by the way. Right on Ruby says, bye everyone, be safe. Quick Shoe says, enjoy your day. It'll be a good day. Tyke Truckin says, Nar, I've got a cold and aching, not back until after New Year's though. Good times. Get yourself, do they have chicken noodle soup in the UK? Or is it goat? You have goat soup in the UK? What do you have? You probably have some weird friggin', crumpets and blood pudding. What do you got? What are you eating for your cold? Do you starve a cold or feed a flu? SST says, who farted? Fine. Okay. I can't leave without asking this question. I'm not going to leave till I get 3 votes on that poll. SST says, peace out. Big Dan says, take care, Sterling. And chat. Smokey says, peace and smoking. SST says, who farted? That's the poll. Who farted? Rob on the road says, oxtail soup. That's good for you. Smokey says, chicken gas. Brown chicken farted. SST is laughing out loud. Let's end the poll and also end the show. Yeah, now that this is how we get views. I'm going to leave the poll up. We'll stop at 10 votes. SST is laughing out loud. Quick Shoe says, wasn't me. That means you probably clicked me. Ariel Gillis says, did you fart? Well, you gotta answer the poll. I can't tell you if I farted. You gotta answer the poll. It seems like they might call me pretty soon. I hope they do. Yeah, but you gotta vote. You gotta vote up here. Buffalo girl, why don't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Apparently that's a very popular question. Who farted? 27% of you. We've exceeded 10 votes, so we'll close the poll. Ariel Gillis, good seeing here. Quick Shoe says, still raining. SST says, smells like someone's baking brownies. Bacon brownies! Super Spar says, I've been ripping ass for the last 2 hours trying not to let this girl hear it. Well, I mean, if it doesn't smell. If you can't rip a fart in front of your girl, it's not true love. You should both fart with reckless abandon. The ended the poll. Who farted? 73% say you, and 27% say me. So I think you farted. Big Dan, now retained placentas and a cow has got all over Sterling's farts. Yeah, placenta farts, pretty damn bad. I'm sick of getting likes on this channel and talking. Super Spar says, just a random girl I met. She's sleeping in her bed next to me. Good times. Wake her up and tell her to fart. I'm going to end this live stream. I hope you kids have a good day. Welcome to Monday, December the 29th. Don't know where you're at. I don't care. Who cares where I'm at? It might snow. Tomorrow we go to Illinois. Bye-bye.